everybody? Not sure the connection's gonna work well tonight. I just feel like I have to say that. But anyway, I actually got an update on something pretty cool. So Jimmy Dunn hit me up. I emailed him and I was told that it was going to ship Monday. I found out yesterday that it actually shipped. Was it yesterday or was it today? I forget which day it was. But I found out that it'll actually ship. It'll arrive Tuesday. And for me waiting, I guess I was one of 54, 55, 56 people that also were waiting on their CDs. Which told me that this album is dope. So we're all looking forward to it. And the 56 that were waiting, we're getting a special gift from Jimmy. So yeah, we just fucking lagged out. If this keeps up, we'll end the stream for tonight. But that was one of the big things I needed to talk about. That's huge. That that means more content for my channel. That means more cool shit I might be able to put up, or more stuff I'll be able to listen to. So that's the shit. What is up, Goddess? Inquisitor should be joining us shortly. Just a fair warning, the internet's acting up, so we might end up cutting this short, which sucks. I'm not fighting with the internet tonight. And I think that's because my girl and I, we were watching this movie called Creep. What is up, Joe Wiggles? Furthermore, the giveaways will not be done. We did theirs for kind of like November, October, so we kind of got that out of the way. Removed all my Juggalo topics and I'm uploading them to my other channel for show. I'm sure there's going to be some talk a little later of what went down last night. What is up, Inquisitor? Told you he'd be here. Fucking told you he'd be here. What is good, dude? So, guys, huge giveaway that we're doing. It's going to be right around Christmas time. And, Child's Play Ninja and I went head to head last night, via The Ringer. So, I know there's going to be some people asking about that. I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I said what needed to be said. I knew it was beyond the march. I knew it was a personal vendetta. I know it was part of these fucking issues that he's got. And it took me all fucking time talking to him to get him to admit that. So that's all I wanted. I just wanted to be that it was beyond the march. Because that's bullshit otherwise. So, hooray! Success. Back to the whole giveaway thing though. We got one for January. We got one for December already lined up. And for January, I stopped watching that idiot when he started talking about Chuck again. What is up, Scottish Misfit? I knew a Saturday night would be fucking jammed in this place. Fuck yes, we're rolling tonight, guys. So this giveaway in particular, it's going to take fucking a little bit for it to come in. However, I'm going to give you guys one hint. One hint of what this giveaway would pertain to. You got a little bit of the history on it. It's the only hint I'm giving you guys. I'm just going to tell you, fucking it's going to be dope. And then January, we got another cool giveaway that we're doing. And for Valentine's Day, we might do a little something. But big things are happening on this channel as far as giveaways go. As far as this whole setup thing, again, not technologically with it, but this seems to work out okay. I think anyway, that we're able to communicate, which is key. You know I'm here and present, which is good. And you know that I'm not in my mom's basement. Also good. So that's that. I don't care about having a fucking huge thing up on the screen for a chat that, is just going to go 6 million miles an hour. That's not how we do things on this channel. If it ever gets to that point, we'll adjust accordingly. Again, one of my number one rules is you adjust accordingly. I don't care if you're on your phone or using cups with a string. LOL. I appreciate that, Inquisitor. Which, by the way, dude, is Lex and Gordy fucking showing us love or what, dude? Did you see our fucking retweets and our fucking likes that we're getting on Twitter from these guys? That's the shit. Fuck yes. Also, one thing I didn't tell you guys, I think I posted about it. Those fools are superficial. Gordy and fucking Lex. Oh, for real, man. Those guys are dope. I fucking love those guys. I actually put an application in. I dropped my resume. Bizarre put up a tweet last week that they were looking for a personal assistant. I dropped my resume. I guess you could say they pulled my resume. Oh, no, Ryan and his gang of dummies. Oh, yeah, no, fuck them. Like I said my piece last night, and I was fucking happy. That's all I wanted. We were up, God Christ, till 1:30 in the morning, something like that. I think the phone call happened right around midnight. So it went overtime. It always does with me. Always goes overtime. But what I did is I presented evidence of doubt. I don't want to sell you absolute certainty. You know, much like Bill Maher. He doesn't want to sell you a product. And if he does sell you a product, that product is doubt. Important to remember that doubt is one of those things that is important to have. You know, to question things, to leave wiggle room, shit like that, and to prove that he is also being biased and closed-minded, which I got out of him. Hooray! And then it was actual personal beef, even though all night he said it wasn't. So fuck that shit. Oh man, see, I can see the future, man. I knew you'd be on point, man. Dude, like I said, I'm trucking along here. I'm doing the best that I can for you guys, to not leave you guys astray. Like I said, those few days I went without talking to you is because I was fucking dead on the couch, right? Like I was fucking dead on the couch. Wasn't going places. As a matter of fact, my throat's been a lot better. But the more talking I've been doing lately, it's been putting some fucking work to it. But I'm not going to leave you guys fucking high and dry for 4 days like that. And I should schedule these a little bit better, but I'm trying to figure out like what days work. And if I announce it, that kind of fucks with it, right? So what I do is I'm just going live and I'm trying to figure out what the best nights are. Turns out weekends are actually the best so far. And Tuesdays for some reason. That was really weird, but Tuesdays tend to work out well too. So, like I said, I just wanted all of my viewers here. I don't know if you guys caught my videos last night, if you guys watched them all the way through. What is up, official cheeseburger? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, about that. Damn, man, it's good to have you in here. Fucking all you guys. So, I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. And I was giving you guys your blessings last night. I was probably fucking sick. Probably had one too many. You know what I'm saying? And now here we are. So, one of the things I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart is thank you guys. The 10 of you. There are 10 strong, easily, that are constantly in here. Yeah, I'm talking about fucking Inquisitor, Sam Sleaze, Joe Wiggles, Official Cheeseburger, Goddess, Captain Flannel. I've got fucking all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Fucking you guys are not even, it's not even about bread and butter. I do not advertise, put monetization on these live chats. I click the button and we go. So my way of saying thank you to you guys, instead of putting it into my side of the channel, I want to put my money into you guys. You see what I'm saying? I could put all this money into this end of it. Fucking naming off superhero names. Hell, that does sound like fucking superhero names, doesn't it? So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you. So that was one of the things I had to come out and say. I knew it was going to be a Saturday night. I knew you guys would be popping off in here. And I'm fucking grateful for it. I'm getting a lot of hearts. Appreciate that, Goddess. Like I said, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. And if there's just two of you guys tuning in, we'll keep rocking this bitch. Like, there was no stopping. So I decided to do something. I dig being a superhero. I would fuck shit up so bad. Like, I wouldn't know how to use my laser eyes. None of that shit. I would break something, tear something. I would be clumsy with my powers. Let's say that. But the decision been made to I want to put money into this channel for you guys, for giveaways and shit like that. Because by the end of it, I want everybody to have at least had one thing from me. That's my goal for all my viewers, all 10 of you guys. Like that, like it sounds like I'm being a dick when I'm saying that, where I'm being fucking sarcastic. But I'm saying the fucking 10 of you that are constantly tuning into my live shows, she's out there watching Creep. It's a weird Blumhouse kind of film. Also, speaking of being out there, there's two things I need to get out there. One is my Coke and rum, and the other's a cigarette. I forgot to have a cigarette before I fired this bitch up. I know, 10 minutes into it, I'm already taking you guys into the fucking dark. So, if you guys are cool with that, that'd be great. Because, again, something cold in my throat also helps. No, man, I get it. This is what life's all about. Fuck yeah, man. Like, I'm trying to do what's best for my viewers. For you guys. We talk about all sorts of shit. This isn't even like me coming out here with cards. Not to shit on anybody that does that. I'm not coming out here with like a fucking layout of everything we're going to discuss and then we're going to watch it together. You guys have links. You guys can do that, right? So I'm saying if it's already being done on these other channels, there should be a channel out there that offers something different. And as I stated to the people that tuned in the other night, I said this, and I mean this. It's up to you guys on if you share this or not. Sharing this video isn't your entry to a contest. You guys are not going to be my fucking foot soldiers. Because what if there's people out there you don't want part of this? You know what I mean? This is exclusive. So we exclude people. You know, I try and be inclusive, but there's just some people we don't fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, we are just not going to do that. So let them do their shit. Let them do their fucking, call it the mainstream, whatever. It's all about promo, though. Right. But, dude, it's also about you guys and this being cut them off. Cut motherfucker. I think that was like, that was probably my best, like, East Coast accent, but I was fucking doing a Scottish accent the other night. It was pretty fucking funny. After I get some Coke in me and a cigarette, we'll talk more on my Scottish accent. I think I fucking pulled it off. Watching Sons of Anarchy. It's really weird, too. This is one thing I want to talk randomly about for a little bit. Not Sons of Anarchy, but binge watching in general. I binge watch Sons of Anarchy, like, I mean, up all day, up all night. Me crumpet and me hatchet. Fucking A, I tell you. This is good shit. But, yeah, guys, it's fucking, it's interesting when you binge watch something because it all kind of like, you remember like the big shit. You know what I mean? Like the big, like, but when you go back and watch it, like you realize it's almost like watching Sons is the shit, laugh my fucking ass off, the impression. Or, you make my fucking impression. And I'm fucking come over there and I'll fucking knock your head off. But, I think that, like, when it's binge watching, yeah, you can't stop watching it, but at the same time, like, it all kind of, like, blends together a little bit. Like, watching Sons of Anarchy, 90% of what I've seen thus far, it felt like I was watching a show for the first time. So, I'm actually going to work on not binge watching. Because it was something that I had felt was, like, detrimental to me and the content that I'm getting. Because I'll remember things incorrectly. I honestly thought, this is how my memory works, okay? Call it the Mandela effect, whatever. But I was watching the first episode of Sons of Anarchy, the pilot. And I thought, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I thought that whole, I am going to binge watch Dr. Phil before I go to bed. I think that's one of those things that you could binge watch and not miss out on. Storyline wise is what I'm kind of like talking about. Like the storyline gets fucked up. Like the way I remember it, the whole thing with Donna, if you guys watch Sons of Anarchy, the whole thing with Donna, I thought that was the very first pilot. That's how I remembered it. And come to find out, it wasn't actually until towards the season 1 finale. Interesting shit, right? So I was like, you know what? Binge watching for a long-term memory, for me, probably no bueno. Just one of those observations I had made. But fuck yeah. Some other shit I wanted to talk about, other than the whole fucking resume thing, the giveaways and shit like that. There's a couple of, there's more celebrities out there being accused of these sexual assault things, and I guess Dave Chappelle had already talked about this years ahead. So, if you guys want to look that up, Dave Chappelle's stand-up comedy about it. I've never watched it. You would have thought it would seen as I'm up on the MC life. I just never catched it. It's on Netflix. It's a good show. I think it's pretty much unanimous though that if you stop just before the season finale, you'll be happy. The series finale, I mean. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm sure you've probably seen spoilers by now. I mean, Christ, the show's been done now for what, 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, something like that. I don't fucking know. But I know that the series finale of Sons of Anarchy, although one of the things that you get from the rewatchability of shows like that, one thing I did notice is that finale, that series finale, if you go back and watch it a second time. So Sons of Anarchy, as much as like I thought that it had zero rewatchability to it, this, that, and the other, there's actually a lot of like that Walking Dead fucking Easter egg thing to it. What is up, Stacia Rye? Gave you a shout out last night. Fucking, you were one of the ones that I thanked. Marceline as well for you guys fucking supporting this channel. So an executive decision was made where I am going to put money into this channel, but it's not going to be on my end. It's going to be on your guys' end. So we're doing giveaways. And I've decided that I like the way this is set up, where it's all of us having a discussion. Because you see these videos that go on for like an hour, hour and a half, and I feel like that there's little to no interaction, unless there's like a guest on or whatever, or something like that on another channel. I'm not talking about this one because I try to have that going unless I've got a guest on here. You guys are like fucking welcome to discuss with amongst each other. But when I'm talking to somebody, I feel like that should be, you guys are just tuning in live for it. And if you guys want to discuss the topics, that's fine. Also, that makes it a lot better so that way I'm focused on what that person is saying. I like how this is small, more interactive. That's what I'm saying, Joe Wiggles. So that's why I'm leaving it up to you guys. If there's somebody you think would enjoy something like this, that's up to you to share that. I'm not going to tell you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to tell you guys, the ones that have been here are the ones that are going to fucking be the ones to have on this channel. Because I couldn't do it without you guys. I really couldn't. I was just sitting out there watching Creep, and I'm like, it's a fucking Saturday night. People are probably getting out of work. People probably have the day off. It's going to be a good fucking time. So we're going to do it that way. That's how I want to put money into this, is a different way. I'm not looking to make a living here on YouTube. That's just not what I'm looking to do. As I've told people time and time again, I just want to help. I just want to be here for you guys. Give you guys more perspectives and shit. Still be interactive with other people. Because as you can see, I've pissed off a lot of people. However, if you look at the comments on Child's Play Ninja's video from last night, and you see some of the key points that people have pointed out, where they're like, dude, you gotta lay off the march. Like, there's fucking people that are starting to, really come out. Haha, ain't you just? Oh, what is up, James Coffin? Fucking, what's good, brother? Good to see you, man. Again, one of the fucking, as much as him and I had our differences, I still consider him a huge staple in this channel because of that. James Coffin is an example as somebody whom we did not get along. And now look at us. He's one of us. I've welcomed him to this channel. And when he was like, he came out and wanted to apologize and shit, I'm like, dude, it's straight. That's how this works. Again, it's up to you guys. Wholeheartedly. I rarely share like my live feeds and whatnot. I leave that up to you guys to do. I think the only person I told that I was going live was Inquisitor because I missed him the other night. And Inquisitor has been a day one guy. So I definitely always trying to include him. Like, he's this guy, he goes to bat for me. We're going back and forth on Twitter. Most of my best friends, either I've hated or they hated me. That's life though. Fucking A, right? Like, there's people who, the kid that got me into the Insane Clown Posse beat me with a steel chair repeatedly. Like, did fucked up shit to me. And he was like, yeah, man, let's go fucking listen to some music. Like, that was the person that kind of introduced me in, one, how to fight, and also taught me another important thing. You don't win a fight. I wasn't just from fucking Roadhouse. That was from, like, nobody wins a fight. Like, you're both going to walk out of there fucked up. Nobody wins a fight. It's just on whether or not you're fucking willing to dish it and take it. If you get your ass whooped, I mean, that's a fucking beating. That's not even a fight. That's a beating. You see the difference? Because if I'm standing over somebody and just like fucking, like, that's not a fight. That's a beating. Like, I threw that dude a beating. Roadhouse. Hashtag Family Guy. Oh, dude, fucking. I have not seen any new Family Guy episodes, by the way. I have not seen any new seasons put on Netflix. The last one that I saw was from 2015. So I don't even know if Family Guy's still going on. I'm looking at the tally right now. We've got 8 viewers. So shout out to all fucking 8 of you. Like I said, guys, we go about 10 strong. There's a reason why that expression came about. My enemies treat me better because there's respect. Yeah, I honestly feel like that the people that trash on me and whatever, that's fine. I put myself out there as kind of a target, an easy target for them to go after. But the fact that they are doing that only helps me. And it shows that I have my true allies. And I'm actually able to see my enemy coming and not have to worry about getting stabbed in the back. It's good shit, right? Fucking A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there, sip my Coke for a quick split, and then we're going to go for a cigarette outside. So come with me. Which, by the way, guys, I also wanted to say, because it still is, happy fucking Veterans Day to, if they are being aggressive and fake, they are not real. So fuck them. Wholeheartedly. Just want to say happy Veterans Day to those of you who have served, to those of you who have family that have served. I'm including Chuck Reeves in that, obviously. Like I said, I think that that's one of those things that Big Irish also says. He goes, the only thing I respect about you is the fact that you served. I can at least say Big Irish is good for that. A true friend stabs you in the front. True. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Coffin, amen. Like I said, Coffin, it's good to have you around, man. It's all good. It really is. So do you guys have any shit going on? Fucking, it's a Saturday night. You guys are fucking chilling with me? What are you guys up to? If you guys are wondering, I had me some fucking Wendy's. Good shit. The Baconator. Hell yeah. I did a charity stream on live for Veterans Day before my hangout today. Dope. I've been fucking busy all day. I've had my own shit going on. So, sorry I missed that. And I also don't get notifications for every single live stream either. The ones I only get are Child's Play Ninjas. I don't even get Shucks. I have to like tune in before that. A vague disclaimer is nobody finds. Oh, is nobody's friend, not fine. Let's see. I got my Coke right there. Take a quick swig. And then we're going to put some rum in this. Delicious. So good. Coke is great. I feel like Coke and burgers is the best. And Pepsi and pizza are also the best. But you can't have like Coke with pizza, I feel like. No, I got it in my pocket. All right, we're going outside. So it's going to get dark in here. Do not turn off your screens. Do not reset your channel. This is perfectly and utterly normal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rum and Coke is the best. Amen, brother.
I got 4.5 stars in this one.
Oh, she's playing a game. Hey, Sid, last night I drank Zombie Zin wine. How was that? I've never heard of it. Also not a wine fan. Goddess says hi, Ashley. Stacia Rice says it was in a badass bottle. You guys saw my pirate rum bottle, right? Like, I don't think it gets much better than that. It looks like authentic pirate rum. It was sweet, looked like blood was thick. Oh, hell yeah. Inquisitor also says hi, Ashley.
Hello.
So, you guys missed it, but what triggered this whole giveaway that I'm doing was a dream that I had. I had the dream. I woke up the next morning, got in touch with somebody, and I said, make this happen. I threw it up at 4:45 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do wine or champagne. I got sick. New Year's, I got sick. I was puking on we had champagne, orange juice, and I was drinking my rum and coke. And that does not mix. I hate wine. Me too. It does not agree. You know what else doesn't agree with me? Canned Bud Light. I'll get a headache from drinking canned Bud Light, but I can drink rum, and yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you dream. What was that about? You didn't explain it much. That's because it would spoil it. It would spoil this giveaway. When I go live on that day, when these items come in, and I show you guys what I've been up to, I will then tell you the dream. Mead is the only wine I like. Oh, man, that's such a good song from Ailstorm. Wenches and Mead. Oh, such a good song. Wenches and Mead is all I need. Goddess got her contacts. Which ones did you get, Goddess? I forget they can hear me sometimes, I think. Where's Captain tonight? I did not see Captain Flannel in here. By the way, I thought of a cool thing that he should add. Captain, in the hyphens, Morgan Flannel. That'd be a cool name.
Sounds like an actual type of.
Yeah, Captain Morgan Flannel. That sounds like a... What time is it there? Oh, she got the gold vampire and the white ones.
Sweet.
But if you click on the hangout for tonight, you can see the white ones. Probably still at his gigs. Probably. That dude's at a concert every other day of the week. Twistmas is still on. It is rumored that a buddy of mine from New Hampshire will be joining me. So that's kind of cool. 3:30 a.m. here. Yeah, you guys are up late over in your guys' countries. Jesus. Which I appreciate, by the way, wholeheartedly. Again, why I'm doing these giveaways. I think you guys will appreciate this, and you guys will also see why I'm doing it. It's important. It's imperative that you guys understand where I'm coming from, where my loyalties lie. 728 over where Stacia's at. And DJ Chronic says the earth is flat. If that's what you think, bro, that's what you think. The earth is flat. It's cute. Set you guys down for a second so I can pour some rum in this. I still got this pumpkin rum. I know it's probably getting out of season for it, but I still have it. Hell yeah. Spike her up a bit. No, earth is freaking square. Hashtag the earth is square. And then we're going to put up facts as to why we think that the earth is square. Damn, where are you at, Joe Wiggles? 628. 628. It's 9 here, so that puts you mountain, right? Earth is inside out. So, one thing I mentioned last night about my buddy Steve that I never told you guys. My buddy Steve was a huge believer. West Coast, Washington State. Gotcha. The earth is mine, and all that is in it, and all of you are pawns. All of you are my pawns. My buddy Steve was a huge believer in Agartha. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, Agartha is believed to be a civilization that lives at the core of the earth. And his dream was to find Agartha. There's 4 entrances to it. One is in Serbia, because what the fuck not. The other one is in Mount Shasta in California. And one is in the Caribbean. And I forget where the other one is, but there's 4 entrances to get into Agartha if you believe in Agartha. And I will also say this for the record. I'm not shitting on my boy. This is why I don't partake in the whole 17% thing. I love this stuff. How do you spell it? Agartha. Agartha. Matter of fact, there is a map. There's also been, yep, here we go. So my buddy Steve had pulled up the map and he asked me to read it to him. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to get it raised for his bedroom. I've driven through Shasta. Did you find the entrance to Agartha, brother? But my buddy Steve was also what you would consider a 17%er. He thought that the number 17 had a great significance in his life. He believed that the words of Violent J had actually carried some merit. That's what he had believed. And even when I was kind of against it, didn't believe in it, whatever. Here we go. So, Pyramid of Giza, all that good stuff. So here's half the map. You guys can see that. I think you guys can see that, okay? That's the top half of Agartha. So this is like all like the entrances and tunnels and shit. Looks like Mammoth Cave. That's the other one. Mammoth Cave. Believed to be never ending. It's all BS belief system. I dig what Violent J is all about, though. Very deep thinker. Got gas and weed. I do believe in reading between the lines, and there is a message. See, I think that you believe what you want. I've actually done a video years and years ago called "Follow Your Beliefs, Do Not Stray," or "Do Not Stray from Your Beliefs," something like that. And I never talked about what my beliefs were until recently. The problem with those kids is that they take everything literally and do not take the right things literally. Got it. I think with my buddy Steve, he had his own beliefs. The dude believed in Agartha. That was one of those things that we had discussed. He was actually trying to think of like the most safest place to go and find Agartha. And I told him probably Mount Shasta would probably be the safest. Mammoth Cave being under construction, it being never ending. If you feel strongly about what you believe, you will attract more of it and proof it's real to you. Again, if you either way, whether you believe in it and you don't, the Mount Shasta area does kind of feel magical. Maybe it was just real. Maybe I was just really high. Goddess, were you saying true to his comment about that? His message about that he's just really high? It was both. I've never been to Mount Shasta. I lived up in the mountains in New Hampshire. Beautiful up there. Beautiful place. The economy is garbage. Like I said, I fucking risked my life doing that job. I don't know if I actually told you guys that story. If I did, I apologize and just cut me off if I did. I was working with my buddies, okay? Now, you guys know how the ski lift works. The bowl wheel, when you're up on top of the mountain, it does this and it goes around, right? So it goes around and it exits and then it goes down. Yeah, it's nice. Only probably I have it with it. Only problem I have with it is it's in California. I hate California. I hate California too. All those parts of it that I liked. A lot of people to talk to. A lot of people to talk to. If you want to go take a puss out in the bushes, you'll find somebody there to talk to. So anyway, I was downloading this dude's bike, which means I'm trying to get the bike down the mountain. I was born in California, says Goddess, and me too, I'm from Cali, says Stacia. I have my own issues with California. I've talked about that on this channel. We might get into that maybe tonight, maybe not. We'll see. But I've fallen 12 and a half feet onto rocks and lived to tell. I was launched out of the terminal and fucking hung on for dear life as I'm being carried out. And I got $8.25 an hour for my troubles. That's all I got. What did Inquisitors say? Come on, chat. Open the fuck up. Open the fuck up. Cali got good weed, though. Yeah, it does. Oh, my God. So, I was hanging out by the Occupy tent. Washington has awesome weed. And this dude walks up to us, and these are joints probably about like that round, okay? And we got like 6 or 8 of them. I'm from the devil's butthole of called Bakersfield, California. Oh shit. And I talked to this dude, smoked me up all the time. So I finally got to fucking pitch in and smoke with this dude. So I'm like, dude, we need to go take a walk. He goes, oh shit, you got stuff? I'm like, dude, this will knock you off your ass. I drove through Bakersfield too, and Station Rise says, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, Joe. So for Oregon and no Cali, Northern California, I think is what she's saying. It's evil. So we're smoking, and I'm like, dude, this shit's gonna knock you on your ass. He goes, dude, you're from New Hampshire. You don't know weed. He takes about 4 hits. He's like, you're gonna want to put that shit out. Like, he's fucking hacking and coughing and shit. And he went home and took a nap. This shit put this dude on his ass. So I've got like the rest of this, about that much of it, to go and fucking share with somebody else. So I'm fucking smoking. I hit up my friend Crystal, and I was like, hey, sweetheart, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. What are you up to? I'm like, I got some weed you need to smoke. She's like, how much you got? I'm like, about half left. And I've got 2. I had 2 left over. Baco is evil, and the Law Place have the best weed in the world. All Sid does in the book is get baked. Wait, Sid smokes weed in the book? I don't think he smoked weed. Maybe he did. Fucking phone, I meant to say those places. So I hit up my friend Crystal, and we're out for a walk, and I tell her, I'm like, this shit's gonna knock you on your ass. She's like, you're in New Hampshire, boy. You don't. I'm like, my buddy said that. He's taking a nap. Okay, he's out for the night. She's like, whatever, dude. Light that shit up. I've been puffing on this dab pen since you went live. That's awesome. Fucking, I can't do dabs. I do dabs, my brain goes fucking haywire. Like, I get weird thoughts and shit. Like, I'm talking like Illuminati thought kind of shit. It's fucking weird. I overthink everything. I can't fucking do it. I can't even smoke weed anymore. So we're walking down the street, Crystal and I. Let's boca schmoel. Says Stacia Rye. So she takes about 3 or 4 hits, and she's like, yeah, I'm done with that. Now there's only about like this much left, right? And I still got 2 of these fucking full things. So I bring it home to Pokesmont. So Boca Shamoel? I don't get it. Explain it. I must have missed it. My apologies. But I think you're doing a New England thing, if I'm not mistaken. Smoke a bowl backwards. Got it. Smoke a bowl backwards. I figured it out. It took me a little bit. Weed is definitely stronger than 20 years back. Yeah, it is. And this shit fucking... So I'm walking back by myself. Crystal went home to go take a fucking nap. And I'm walking, and it felt like the inside of, like, my skeleton fucking did a backflip. So in my head, I felt myself do a backflip. It was a good high, though. It wasn't one of those, like, paranoia, like, weird thoughts or, like, creeping into my skull. Nothing like that. It was more along the lines of, like, it just made me feel like I was, like, floating, basically. And I'm smoking this shit. It was so fucking good. And I bring some to my girl, Elizabeth at the time. And I brought it home, and I said, I come bearing gifts. Which, remind me, I got another fucked up story to tell you guys. So anyway, I have her hit it. She smoked half this bitch, and she was out cold the rest of the night. And when she got up for a snack, like, she looked like a fucking zombie. Like, it put her out. But me, it made me wound. But everyone else, it put everybody else out. So I got 2 of these bad boys laying around. And I hit up my buddy Kyle Goodman. And I said, bro, I want you to have one of these. It's a gift for everything you've done for me. Again, I've always been an appreciative person, you know. So he smokes it. And he's walking. And next thing you know, like, you start to see him, like, follow his legs to the ground a little bit and then come back up. And this dude's like I always knew outlaws, so good weed isn't new to me at all. Sativa fucks me up big time though. Yeah, see, there's some shit that fucks with me. And fucking, yeah, I don't know who this guy was. This guy just walked up to the Occupy and he goes, I appreciate everything you guys do. Here's some weed. You guys deuce it out with each other. And at the time, there was only 4 of us at the tent. So it was easy to fucking fix up. I don't anymore. I do not smoke anymore, but Station Rise smokes. You guys smoke. Fucking kudos to you. I wish I could. I also smoked hash brick. It looked like a hockey puck, about that big. I was convinced I was dying. I honestly thought that was it. Sativa, indica, chronic, what you got? Hash is lovely. Dude, I couldn't do it. And I think the thing that fucked with me is I smoked it and they told me to be gentle with it, is what they had said. Some good Lebanese. So I'm fucking sitting there just hitting this bitch. And they're like, and then they told me, they're like, do we tell them? They're like, dude, that shit's laced with acid. It wasn't actually laced with acid, but that's what they told me. Pretendo. I can't tell the difference between indica and sativa. I just go for the strongest, stinkiest stuff that tastes good. I like sativa for an up and creative buzz. Indica is it winding down, vegging out. Gotcha. Okay, so does sativa and indica, does that work differently? For like different people, like will indica like actually help them mentally versus sativa, vice versa? The head high is sativa, indica is body high. Okay, and Inquisitor said yes to my question. So there we go. Yeah, so my girl's got anxiety. She used to smoke. But damn, I used to sativa for pain because it makes you move. Got it. See, I can't do that fucking whatever gets inside my head and gives me these like dark thoughts. You read The Reapers, I'm sure. And you saw that all of those thoughts were stone cold sober. Imagine the shit that I'd write when I was like on some sort of fucking drugs. The shit I would write about would probably be a bestseller. But it would fucking kill me in the process. So no thank you. But that shit that like makes your body do weird shit, like your skeleton is doing a backflip inside of your skin kind of feeling. Oh man. But like I said, I smoke, dude. That is probably sativa, but if you take a drag and immediately start moving, it does not do that. Stacia says do it, bro. Yeah, fucking, I'll be in a mental institution. Right. I've actually got a couple of novels that I'm working on here. I don't know. I just know if it's the best I can get, then it's probably not quite good enough, so I got to keep pursuing the best I can get. I actually did not. There's a game called Pot Farms on Facebook, and I thought they were all a bunch of fake names for marijuana. And listen to me, marijuana. As you can tell, I don't smoke anymore. We'll visit. I was with my buddy Travis, heading out to Occupy Oakland, and there was copious amounts of weed in this vehicle at the time. And he got his own little thing. He had AK-47, which I didn't think was a real weed. I stopped for about a year because I started getting head problems with it. So I get what you mean. There is a mix called Utopian Haze here. It is really good. Utopian Haze does. I'm the type of person who used to have bad, scary hallucinogenics trips on purpose. Fucking go you, man. Go you. I'd accidentally have them. Even when I had melatonin after I had like 4 energy drinks in a day, I wasn't able to go to sleep. It was like 3 a.m. and I had to get up early for work. So I took like 4 melatonin to balance that out. And you know those like old films where it's like yellow screened and like there's like a person, it's like the silhouette of like, and just outlined in black. He was cutting me open and showing me all of my organs to me. That was just off of copious amounts of caffeine and melatonin. So no thank you. I'm good. I'm aces. I'm starting to see where some of my fucked up ideas are coming from though. So anyway, there's just been like a lot of shit that's fucked with me. Spoiler: energy drinks run deep in the Sid Jones book. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They certainly do. I decided that since Tarantino has like Red Apple cigarettes and all that, I decided that I was going to try and put a trope in my novels. I take like 3 hits of acid and watch Cannibal Holocaust. Fuck you, James. Fuck you. I would be fucked for life. Like, that shit would be coming out of the screen. I've also robo-tripped, and I was watching the Comedy Central roast of David Hasselhoff, and I'm just sitting there. I wrote the first Sid Jones book when that happened. That's horrifying, James. Damn, darkness. Love it. Oh, I love the darkness. Darkness is my shit. But I'm sitting there watching the Hasselhoff, and all of a sudden, like, I'm doing this, and David Hasselhoff's face is coming out of the screen and rotating, and I'm just sitting there like this, and I'm clear across the room as a teen. I watched it on shrooms. Fuck off with that shit. Not that I'm afraid of clowns, but that movie would just give me a whole other perspective, although it probably would have made the first one better. Hasselhoff. Yeah, no, it was fucked up. So I'm sitting across the room. I'm staying at my buddy's place. He gets up in the middle of the night to go out in the living room and have a cigarette with me. And he sees me wide awake doing this, and he's like, dude, you good? I'm like, dude, fucking Hasselhoff's face is like right here. He goes, what? And he saw the bottle of Robitussin just fucking tipped over. And it was emptied. And he was like, bro, what were you doing? I'm like, dude, I couldn't sleep and I need to keep writing, so I took like 3 of your caffeine pills and I downed an entire bottle of Robitussin. And I'm just like still sitting there like this. He's like, bro, you're gonna end up fucking your heart exploding some shit. I ate 9 hits of acid one night and got 6 friends frying. I'll tell you guys a fucked up story. I never knew. I do want to try DMT, but I'm not sure. I've done most stuff, but not that. It sounds crazy. I'll tell you what I've done. I was in college, and I was playing pool with this one guy, just some random stranger. Never seen this guy before in my life. And he comes out and he goes, I'll play. I'm like, all right. So I rack up balls. We're fucking playing pool, and he fucking hits that cue ball. And I'm like, dude, I've got a fucking hangover. He goes, I want to try the full ritual in the jungle with the root that DMT is made from. I walked 20 miles that night between hit 1 and hit 3. Used like a car salesman, Joe. Jesus Christ. So he's like, you want to get rid of that headache like permanently? I'm like, well, I'm not looking to die. Like, I just want it gone. He goes, I got something for you. He's got a blue pill, which is like purplish looking. I'd never seen it before, and it had no markings on it. And then there was another pill with it that was green with like a red tint to it that had no markings on it. So me, being naive and stupid, I took these 2 pills and sipped on a bottle of water. Last time I tripped alone, I watched Necromantic 1 and 2 and Der Todoskian. I don't know that one. I used to be a huge pill popper. See, I got hooked on Adderall. Like, that was my shit. But these 2 pills, I'd never had them again. I couldn't find the guy that gave them to me. It was like that music video for Night of the Chainsaw where this person just gives them the 2 pills. It was like that. So I'm up the stairs at my buddy's place, and I realize my headache's gone. As is my idea of gravity. Like, my knowledge of gravity no longer exists. We had people that were RH, I think it's, no, RAs, room associates, whatever, attendants. Yeah, is Todeskin. Never heard of it. It's because you have major ADHD. Yes, I do. So I found this flat piece of cardboard. Damn, we're all a bunch of druggies. This is not where tonight was supposed to go, guys. Jesus. So I find this fucking, oh, wait, hold on. Most for medication purposes, but I mean, I like the high too, says Real Joe Wiggles. I don't do pills anymore. Neither do I, man. This is one of the reasons why. I fucking found a flat piece of cardboard and I got on it. And I found the stairs, and I looked at the guy who owned this place. It wasn't my place. It was this guy who lived in this center for the fucking where the seniors got to live, the super seniors. Yeah, pills make you fucking mean. Mine, like I said, absent idea of gravity. So I looked at the cardboard. I grabbed it. I'm like, hey man, have you ever seen Home Alone? He went, what? And I just fucking yeah, I just roll all over the place. And I can be mean as shit, says Stacia. So the RAs start knocking at the door. My buddy Kyle, he goes, dude, you need to put him somewhere. So he goes, Kyle, you stay up here. You watch Sid. I will go down here, and I'll deal with this nonsense. So he goes down the stairs, deals with the RAs, and I get the idea that I want to know what's going on down there because they're selling ice cream. Ice cream to me sounds good. So I jumped from the stairs, like the top of the stairwell, jumped. And it felt like it was like that slow motion running in midair. You had a babysitter. I always need a babysitter. And it felt like I had hit the wall and then like slowly slid down it. And by the time I made it over to the door, they were gone. Like there was nobody offering ice cream anymore. So I went looking for them. I was gone. MIA, missing. Next thing I know, I bumped into these 4 girls. I started talking to them. We were having a very polite conversation, I think. I had a cigarette. And I bummed one off of them. And then we went for a car ride somewhere. It was like the trees were all sorts of weird. Like they would like constantly do this. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like my whole world has changed. And the next thing I know, I blink. I'm sitting in my dorm. Shit, I gotta go to the store. I'm starving. I'll catch up in a bit. For show, Joe. For show. And I'm looking at my phone. I got like 15 missed calls. I'm like, I should call back one of these people. So one of them was Kyle. So I call back Kyle. I'm like, bro, what's good? He goes, where are you? I'm like, I'm in a dorm. He goes, how'd you get there? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I was with these 4 girls. And now I'm back in here. It deals with a motive. And everyone who watches kill themselves but not like it makes them kill themselves. And Joe Wiggles, hashtag munchies. So everyone shows up in my dorm. They're like, do you remember anything that happened? I'm like, I met 4 girls. And I stood up and I felt my entire body just drop in pain. Like it was the worst pain I'd ever felt. And I'm like, dude, I think I need to go to a hospital. Like something happened. He goes, yeah, dude, you threw yourself down a stairwell. So remember that part? What were you smoking on? Well, vaping on. I didn't jump gracefully. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even midair for very long. It turns out I'd actually done a double over going down the stairs, and my face went planting into the wall, and then I fell back and then rolled down, and that's why the RAs left. They kicked the RAs away. Makes them stop wanting to be alive, which is different. These pills made me, like I said, I had no idea that fucking gravity existed. I completely forgotten about gravity. So I wake up, I don't even wake up, I just blink, I'm back in my dorm, 15 missed calls. My cell phone had like, I think it was like 25 contacts, 30 contacts. I've added a lot of numbers along my travels that day. I went to go find the guy who gave me those pills so I could go figure out what they were, so my buddy Steve wanted them. And come to find out, that guy wasn't even on campus. Like, I looked everywhere for this dude. Never saw him again. Weird shit. Really weird. So, that's one of those cool stories that I've got. Ketamine takes gravity away. Maybe it was ketamine. I don't know. Like I said, there was no markings and shit on it, so I assume somebody had made that in their kitchen. But it was weird shit, guys. But that is one of my favorite stories to tell to you guys. I got a shit ton of cool stories. And I think it's funny that Child's Play Ninja can come up with all these different stories. K takes language away. Says Redhead Stepchild, what is good stepchild? Thanks for tuning in last night on CPN's thing, dude. Oh, sounds good. I have to go to sleep. Adios, mios, goddess. I will talk to you soon. Stay safe. Yeah, thanks for fucking sticking around then. Like, dude, you crack me up. Anyone who, once you get past Redhead Stepchild's, like, I like to say his abruptness, um, good dude. We love you too, goddess. So yeah, it's just one of my stories. Yeah, yeah, abrasive. Don't lie about me. Nah, I would never lie about you, dude. What would I gain from lying? I am gonna go for a cigarette though. You guys are gonna come with Inquisitor. I wanted to tell you, brother. You missed out on my comics, but I got them. So we'll go over that a little bit here shortly. I found my Krampus, my Trick or Treat comics, my Rob Zombie comics, Spook Show International, and Baron Von Schock. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Oh, watch it, just not live. Okay, for sure. I don't know if you guys had seen them or not. I figured that'd be something. Did you guys see the Astronomicon update? Papa Shango? Papa Shango's gonna be there. Who else? Booker T, one of the girls from Shameless, Captain Spaulding, Bill Mosley, Otis. It's a fucking Kane Hodder's gonna be there. We've got who's that other wrestler that's gonna be there? Oh, Captain Flannel, you missed a good story time, bro. He's talking about this time I fucking took these 2 pills from this one dude, and oh my god, it was insane. Basically, just to get it out the way, I forgot gravity existed. I enjoy Danzig's comics company too, Verotic Comics. Took. Booker T and Mick Foley. Those are the guys. Can't wait to see Mick again. Oh, you guys haven't seen my baby, have you? I never showed you guys my baby. You guys want to see something fucking cool? I don't think I've ever showed you guys this, ever. I own it. It's mine. You guys want to see this shit? Remember I told you I don't have much, but the shit that I do have is priceless? Let me finish this cig. Do show. Cactus sack. Yep, when he wrestled for JCW. Took 2 pills from one dude. Sounds like a story. I'll rewatch later. For sure, man. Glad you guys are here, though. Because I want to show you this. This will blow your mind. Never have I shown this. Never have I shown this to you guys. What is up, Mark Newhall? You guys are about to see something dope, Mark. Keep tuning. Keep tuning. You guys are the shit. You guys are the fucking shit. And this is for you guys. Alright. So, she's up there. You guys aren't going to be able to hear me, so you guys got to bear with me. Entertain yourselves for like 30 seconds. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? You're bored? Let me entertain you. What could possibly be in this bag? Signed by Mick Foley. A replica hardcore belt, not the plastic toy. This is molded from the actual belt. This was my birthday gift from my grandmother when I was 16 years old. And Mick signed it on the tape. And the hardcore belt does not do well inside of a bag. It needs a fucking place to chill. Because the fucking lettering comes off and shit. But it's got the WWF logo sticker right there. But yeah. So funny story about this. So I told Child's Play Ninja that I had this belt years ago. Is that a giveaway? No, not a giveaway. But I told Child's Play Ninja I had this, and he didn't believe me. I still have a Wanted Dead shirt. That's dope. I have this. And my goal is to go and see Mick Foley and have him sign it on the actual thing. And I want to have Papa Shango, and it's going to be, the Godfather, who is also a holder of the hardcore belt. So I'm bringing this with me to Astronomicon. Look at that shine, guys. This is not plastic. This is not plastic. This is not one of the cheap plastic ones that they used to have. This is an actual, molded from the actual hardcore belt. And it's mine. This is my baby. I can't believe I've never showed you guys this. Fucking sweet is what it is. Yeah, so now you guys can tell people I have a hardcore belt. I used to be a huge wrestling fan. This, to me, is one of the most amazing things that I own. And there's actually not many pictures taken with me, but I thought about this being like one of my profile pictures. But yeah, I love it. I love it. Like I said, some of the letterings come off, but some of the duct tape has slipped throughout the years of it just being in the bag because it never had a place for it to go. But until I find a safe place to put it, it stays in the bag. But my goal is to get that to Astronomicon and get it signed. I got it signed in person by Mick Foley. It was someplace up in Michigan. It was during it was when they were here for, was it just before WrestleMania? Something like that. And he was doing a signing. It was part of like the WWE Access tour that the wrestlers were doing. So yeah, that's my baby. Put her back up here. You guys saw it. Like I said, I got a lot of cool shit. I gotta get a place like a fucking mantle or something to have that put up. But yeah, that is mine. Hardcore Sid, my spelling though. Oh man, I love that belt. There's a site called AJ's Belts. I don't know if it's still around or not. But they get like used belts and stuff. And I got that one for my birthday. It was the only thing I'd asked for. I want to know if that site's still up and running. I haven't been to that site in years. Yep, still up. That would look great on the wall. Fuck yeah, it would, man. Mick Foley. So when they talk about the whole Mick Foley fucking Undertaker thing, I always think about that belt. It's the shit. I love it. Yeah, looks like they've got all sorts of shit on here now. They also do something where you can get like custom leather and all that. It's cool shit. They got replicas of the classic belts. They've got pre-owned belts. They go based off of like trade-on value, stuff like that. Let's see. They got the new WWE belt. They still have the WWF blocks. Do you guys remember the circle belt? They've got these for sale right now. Do the belt makers sell a wall mount? They have the hanger. It's a hanger thing you put up on the wall, like an adhesive plastic Velcro, and then you snap it. There's a dude on YouTube. It's all he collects are belts like that. Wanted to take it, threw him off the cage into the table. Best match I've ever seen. Honestly, one of my favorite matches was the hardcore match with Mick Foley and Edge. That was the shit. And the fact that Edge was the first ever co-holder of the hardcore title was amazing. So, good shit. I was actually at a party. I was invited to go to a party. It was a WrestleMania 22 party. Everyone had to pay except me. That was my birthday gift. The same day I got my hardcore belt. January 11th of 2006. That was the year of WrestleMania 22. So this dude Jerry, who worked at Celia's, a restaurant that my grandmother was a waitress at, he gave me, he printed off this really cool pass for me, and it said, free entry to my WrestleMania party. And everyone else is like talking and having a good time. I'm just glued to the TV, just glued to it. That was also the same one where Rob Van Dam won Money in the Bank. That was a good fucking pay-per-view. I wish Michaels would have beat Cena that night. No, that wasn't Michaels and Cena that night, was it? Or was it Michaels and Undertaker? Wrestling sucks these days, unfortunately. Attitude Era was the shit. Okay, with that said, though, there was a few years, I'm talking from 2005 to 2007, where wrestling kind of like reiterated the Attitude Era a little bit. It was, especially when they did their homecoming show, which still pisses me off because Hulk Hogan was chiming up for a match between him and Stone Cold. And that never came to fruition, but they hyped it up that night, and I was pissed that never happened. But yeah, fucking A, man. There's some good wrestling matches out there. That was one of the things that Steve and I love doing, too. We talk wrestling and shit. Like I said, last night, there was 2 fights we ever got into. Is there a top and a bottom to a hot dog bun? And should Edge ever be World Heavyweight Champion again? I'm still a wrestling fan, but it's hard for me to get into it with all the new faces. I still love JCW, though. Dude, JCW is the shit. I'm not going to lie. That is amazing. Oh, my God. I follow Stone Cold on YouTube. He tells some cool stories. Okay, guys. Get this. So, I was out for a walk today, listening to some music, right? How would this be, okay? For if they were to ever mend. Don't have them mend, right? Have it be a huge JCW event, okay? And have them do their like own invasion storyline with Magic Ninja Entertainment. Because Twisted used to fight in JCW too, I do believe. So, here's what happens. Violent J and Shaggy, they just won the tag team belts again. Because I'm pretty sure those got retired. So they put up the tag team belts. They win. They're undisputed. And, like, there's matches going on, this, that, and the other. They're still on top. There's still the baby faces. Music hits. Boom. And it's a Twisted song. Wrestling is on some Illuminati shit now, too. Oh, for sure. And out walks Twisted. And maybe like one of their other guys, right? But not in an I'm sorry match. But like a fuck you, right? So clearly it's all staged at this point. But you think that it's going to be Twisted versus ICP, right? You think it's going to be a fucking bloodbath. And out comes like somebody else, like some other runt guy, whatever, okay? And he runs in with like 2 weapons in his hand, like a fucking barbed wire bat and, you know, fucking a burning 2x4. And he runs in and he starts swinging and attacking. And Twisted just walks. Like, that's it, right? So they just leave. There's more hate behind Twisted, this, that, and the other. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. there's that question of like, is this a work? Was this legit? And then like finally they come out and they start jumping them from behind, doing all these cheap shots. So until there's a match. And they beat each other, all four of them beat each other to a pulp. Like, I'm talking by the end of it, it's going to make the Edge and McFoley match look like child's play. No pun intended. And at the end of it, they get up. I'm talking staggering. Like, they got to have somebody hold them up at this point. And they shake hands. Boom. Boom. Right? I had a cool thing with CM Punk, too. I had a cool little storyline idea. So, this guy, he's in a mask. They do the whole mask thing, right? And this guy comes out, and he's just beating the shit out of people constantly for like a year. Just random people. He's just beating them down, beating them down, beating them down. For a year straight. And it's not like every single event. It's just like all throughout. And then it's WrestleMania. It's the Money in the Bank. Okay? They put the Money in the Bank match back at WrestleMania this year. And like the baby face of the company. He's climbing. It looks promising. 5 of the other guys are down. This guy hasn't shown up in months, right? Everyone's kind of forgotten about him at this point. They don't draw attention to him. The commentary never talks about him. They don't talk about what he did the previous night. Nothing. Like, there's no attention to it. They make it seem like it was a crazy fan that did it, okay? And he pushes the ladder over. The guy goes through a table, climbs up, grabs a briefcase, and he runs. They say that the fucking... I love the oddities with ICP. I have an old magazine, I think, of them somewhere in storage, of them on the cover of WWF magazine. And it's just gone. So they report the thing stolen, and it's not like the camera follows him or anything. Like, they treat it like a legitimate thing. Like the briefcase was stolen by a fan. And they have no idea. So this guy comes back. There's like a fucking 6-man Hell in a Cell match, something like that. There's another Elimination Chamber. There's just like this fucking brutal match. And here comes this guy. Fucking zipped up hoodie, fucking hat on, whatever. You can't fucking see him. He comes running down and he fucking throws the Money in the Bank down at the ref. He goes to pin. The ref has no idea what to do. Like, they're talking about it. Like, I mean, it's like a long pause. Like, I'm talking like 5-10 minutes. Nobody knows what to do about this situation. He pins him. The guy fucking throws his fucking hoodie off, and it's CM Punk. That would be the shit. That would be cool. Like I said, I got a lot of these ideas. I think it'd be the shit. Okay, I sent my cell down and went and ate chicken and dumplings. I'm buzzed as fuck. Drunk munchies. That would be a show, though, says Inquisitor. Fuck yeah, it would, man. Like I said, could you imagine that Twisted and ICP thing, though? Like, again, just the build-up. That's what wrestling lacks these days, is a build-up. Now it's just like the same fucking routine. The same people are going to fight each other. The same people are going to fight each other 3 weeks from now. There's like they did it right. The Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania for that year that they had hyped that match. That was dope. They need to do that. I'm glad you're still on. Oh, yeah. When you've got Inquisitor and you've got Redheaded Stepchild and you've got me and Captain Flannel and Stacia Rye and all you guys, like, it's gonna go on. Like, when there's 2 people in here and it's a fucking weekday and we're kind of like, we gotta work in the morning, we got shit to do tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna go on for only about an hour. But we'll keep this shit going. I mean, fuck it. I wasn't planning on talking about all this shit. I don't come in here talking about a plan. I don't even, like I said, with my show, you see what it says. Sid Jones Live. You know it's going to be a good fucking conversation. Oh. That would be the shit, though. That Twisted and ICP idea. Just fucking, I can't get it out of my head. Would be a good way to clear the air, though, in the ring. Oh, would be a good idea to clear the air, though, in the ring. Hell yeah, man. And the thing is, it's like, they'd have to like build in former wrestlers dying weird ways. Yeah, my buddy Steve, he died. I think it was the same year that China passed away, and that Undertaker lost his WrestleMania streak. My friend died that same year. That same summer. So it was like really like the end of an era for me. The last time something like that happened was when Edge retired and Charlie Sheen left 2.5 Men. I'm like, I guess that's it for television for me. I guess that's it. And then Walking Dead saved all that. Thank you, Walking Dead. Which, by the way, guys, who's fucking excited for tomorrow night? Tell me who's fucking excited for tomorrow night. Walking Dead tomorrow night. It's gonna be the shit. And I know a guy who's friends with the guy's cousin, who knows the dude's brother, who's close with the dude's father, that might be able to get you links to stream it if you don't want to wait until it's all on Netflix. I could probably get that information for you. Just saying. But yeah, guys, it's always a good fucking time on here. Always a good fucking time. Let's see what's new on Twitter. Let's just see what's going on in the news and shit like that. I don't have Netflix. Well, man, if you want, I got links for you. Keep you busy for a bit. I think we talked about the Leatherface movie. There's not much else I want to go and see. I saw Jigsaw. We talked about that. I just don't see anything else in the works of like a movie that's coming out anytime soon that I want to go see. Also, guys, I want to give a shout out. She's not here, but she's all the way from Australia, and she's been doing nothing but showing me love, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. So I gotta find her name right quick. Alicia Joyce. So I just want to give her a shout out. I just watched Deathgasm on Netflix. Dude, I saw the movie a while back. The movie's amazing. I have an app called Showbox, so I could catch it on there, I think. Dope, you lucky bastard. You can also watch that shit on YouTube now. And Amazon Prime. Costs you a pretty penny, but Deathgasm is awesome. Dude, it is the shit. By the way, Inquisitor, Jacob Dorman and Blacksil Rose King Gordy said, liked your reply. Some people, Eminem died for rap. Did for rap what Black Sabbath did for metal. They liked that. So, that's the shit, man. Like I said, you guys fucking follow me and shit. Like, you'll see a lot of cool stuff. I posted a picture on Twitter of me with my I2 CDs, my Lars shirt, and my Lex poster. He kind of did, though. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm saying they supported that. Yeah, I loved it. Dude, that movie was the shit. I fucking love it. If I timed anybody out, I apologize. The screen did something funny. Put horrorcore on the map. For sure. Can I get a response from everybody? Like, just like a 1 or a 2. Make sure nobody got fucking put in timeout. If that happened, I do apologize. So I'm putting my number in. Cool. So Inquisitor's good. I put my number in for a chance to win a signed Lex the Hexmaster poster. So excited for that. If I end up winning that. You guys missed. I think Captain Flannel. I think you guys missed out on this. Stay Shirai, you're good. Captain Flannel, was it you that I timed out? Oh shit! Did I time him out? What is timed out? Well, this actions thing came up. It says report remove, put user in timeout. Not me. Okay, good. So no, I did not do that to anybody. Aces. Apparently, if I click on this. Like, just tap on a thing, it says report, remove, put user in timeout, or block them. And it's a very touchy screen, so I don't want to do that at all to any of you guys. If that happens, I need to fix it immediately. Also, Jimmy Don is sending me some free shit for the long awaited review of How to Gag a Maggot. The power, LOL, Inquisitor says. Yeah, except I don't want to do that to my own channel. There's some shit that I see on other people's things. I'm like, yeah, you probably should be gone, but you're not. So yeah, guys, fucking, I'm excited for that too. A free gift from Jimmy Don. That's the shit. There's 54, 55, 56 of us, like I had said prior. You know what? I'll just pull up the email. How's that sound? If I can do shortcuts, right? I know I can. Just waiting for it to load. So, as I was saying earlier too, I'm excited. A buddy of mine from New Hampshire might be joining me for a Twistmas. We shall see. Okay, here we go. Hello, Sick Fucks supporter. We checked in on your order, and your order was one of the last 54 packages that went out today. Sorry for the delay. You'll have your order by Tuesday. We apologize for this mishap. I'll be sending you a personal something special here in the near future for your patience and understanding. I'm having something made just for those of you that had to wait. No one else will get this. I know it brought a tear to my eye too. Like I can hear you guys sniffling from over here. Oh my god. Check out the foreign movie Wither. It's an awesome foreign Evil Dead homage. Nice. Inquisitor says, damn. Damn. Yeah, I know. Oh. The support, man, kills me. I love it. And that's the thing, man. I got fucking hooked up with a Beyond Redemption poster, a fucking pumpkin carving kit. I got the album, and I got the fucking Foul World bundle. And I paid the same amount that everyone else did for these CDs. I'm still sitting there with a fucking Lex poster. I got a chance to win a free signed poster. I put in for my bundle already for the Year of the Sword. Because I want that shit so I can give it to you guys to review. Come to find out that I could have waited and gotten it at Twistmas. Whoops. However, I think it's Swedish. I may be mistaken. Swedish. It is for Sweden. Go ahead and drop me a fucking link for a trailer or whatever, dude. On one of my videos, or right on this one when we're done here. And I'll definitely check it out. But dude, that's the shit. Like, what they fucking do. So what I plan on doing is, since I'm already getting that, that means if there's something else that might be exclusive to Twistmas, I'll have my fucking merch money for that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Because that's what ended up happening. I got my fucking bundle already from Foul World, and I already got my Lex. So I was like, well, what the fuck else? Well, fucking Prozac was there selling his fucking DVDs and willing to sign for $20. I'm like, yeah? Like, there's nothing else I'm gonna get here. I could have gotten something from Whitney Payton and stuff like that. I love her as a person. I dig her music. Just not a fan of the merch. Like, it's not something I'd wear. That's all. But whatever. My fucking money. Besides, all those hours of watching signed by Prozac, it was worth it. It's $20. So, like, that was my souvenir from, not to mention the Twistmas promos, the Astronomicon promos, the signed poster from Prozac. Like, yeah, they do you good, man. Like, they understand that you've already put in the pre-order and shit. If that's the case, they're going to have something else there for you to check out. Yeah, they make their money off of merchandise. I don't get how that's a sin. I really don't. Like, they're trying to make a fucking living.
Oh my god, that was a good movie.
Great. I'll finish it later.
Babe, I want to watch the second one now.
Let's see. Hold on, guys. We're going to look up Creep 2. Why'd you just turn that light off?
Oh, sorry. If you guys haven't seen the movie Creep, it's on Netflix. I just watched it.
It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's fucking good. It's creepy. Like, there's some jump scares, but, I don't know, it's just very unsettling. So it's kind of a found footage. What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? That was weird. Something just fell. Sounded like your iPad.
No, it's still there. Did you guys hear that?
No, they didn't. ICP is rich from merchandise right now. Right? So it's about fucking merch, man. That's what it is all about these days, though. Fans love merch. Yeah, we fucking do. Because we can get music on YouTube, all that shit. We can download it. But you can't download a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, you can make your own, but at the cost of making your own shirt, you might as well get a high quality one that's already made.
Can I tell me about the movie? Go on there, but...
My girl wants to tell you about the movie Creep that is on Netflix.
So it's basically like this guy who is an aspiring videographer, and I think he answers some sort of an ad, maybe it's a Craigslist sort of thing, for a guy who's willing to pay $1,000 for 8 hours of his time, and he basically says he has cancer, and that he wants, film of him and his moments, his last moments, for his son to view in the future. That's all I can say, basically, but this guy is a fucking creep. Yeah, watch it. Seriously. It was really, really good. Watch it. You found the second one?
I did find the second one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to show you the end, because he's only seen the first, 20 minutes of the movie.
No, it was more than that.
Okay, well, I want him to at least watch the end before we watch the second one, because you'll understand more, but we're watching the second one tonight. Yeah, it's creepy. Like, this guy, he's just so weird. He's kind of funny. Like, he plays little practical jokes and things, but it's just so off. Like, it's just fucking creepy. And he has this smile. It's really, it makes you feel, I don't know, awkward, I guess. What is the word I'm looking for? When you're watching a movie, it makes you just feel unsettled, I guess, would be the word.
Yeah.
Unsettled.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to see that ending scene.
Well, they're actually, I just found out, guys. Like I said, I like doing research. Creep is actually going to be a trilogy.
Nice.
So there's going to be this Creep, Creep 2, which just came out.
Yeah, Creep 2 came out this year.
October 6th.
2017.
Do love merch, but back in my day, they only had large or XL shirts, and I am a 2XL. Now they finally figured out how to make music fans chubby. Wasn't it a book?
I don't know. I know the first movie came out in 2014. And the thing I like, because I just watched the trailer for Creep 2.
Goes back to Strangeland. D. Snyder, beware online homies. LOL.
I like the fact that it's using the same murderer psychopath from the first one in the second one. It's like a continuance. And he's continuing on doing what he's doing.
No, it was not based off a book. It's an original story written by Bruce and Mark.
It's a Blumhouse.
It's a Blumhouse production. Tilt. Blumhouse Tilt, which is like a sister to Blumhouse. I guess it's like a different thing. And Patrick Bryce is actually gone on Vulture on October 25th and explained why Creep 2 isn't actually a horror movie. So I have that article pulled up too.
Well, I'm excited, but you have to see that ending scene before you can watch, because you won't. It was a good ending.
They're making 3 of them though. So
I think it's a pretty short movie too. I think it's only like 90 minutes.
All about the live show, personally, which bands are putting more effort into now, since you can't just make millions off of CDs now. That's what I've been saying. Like, music doesn't sell the way it used to. Like, you used to spend $17, $18, $19, $20 on a CD at the music store. You know what I mean? You used to do that. You don't anymore. Now you pay $9.99 for a CD for the deluxe edition online, shipped to you from the record labels. And then you get like a $20 t-shirt, $25 t-shirt, whatever. Like that Lars bundle is the shit. You get a t-shirt and a CD for $20. Or you can get one of the Lars t-shirts that they have for $25. Like, which one are you going to go for? So really, they want you to listen to the music so you will buy the merch. That's fucking marketing 101 to me. Like, they want to make dope music that you'll support, and in turn, they want you to buy their merchandise. That seems like a pretty fair fucking play. I don't know why people would bitch about that. They're all about the money. Well, motherfucker, do you want to be broke the rest of your fucking life? So, if Twisted, like Child's Play Ninja said, it's all download, so of course they do merch. Who would be mad not to? Right. So Child's Play Ninja, bitching and moaning last night. It's about the money. It's always about the money. So if Twisted is better off, they didn't go to the march, then clearly it wasn't about money if they're financially able. It was something else. Get the fuck off your high horse, man. I thought there was another message. I guess not. Thanks, Gene Simmons. Yeah, the master of fucking marketing. Kiss condoms, Kiss dildos, Kiss t-shirts, Kiss hats, charms, wedding rings. Anything Kiss you want, you can get it. Hooray. Good on you. Action figures. Well, I mean, everyone's kind of doing action figures now. I do, or you end up paying more if you miss CDs or limited shit. I have to have a CD as a collector. Right. Kiss. Yeah, they invented merch, pretty much. But yeah, so if you want to collect CDs, like, and the thing is too, they want you to buy the hard copy. So let's say you've got, okay, so the original album that you get on iTunes had 13 songs. So there's 3 bonus tracks. If you spend 99 cents a song, isn't that $13? Really close to it. Or you can just buy the CD for $9.99. Like, it's stupid. Why wouldn't you just buy the CD outright? Before Gene, they used to give t-shirts to first 100 fans or so. Gene said they had to sell t-shirts and not give record label a cut. Good man. If I like a band, I buy their shit. Thank you. Like, I don't understand. CPN's pissed at Twisted and Gmo Ski. And basically admitted to wanting to rip off Young Wicked. You can't collect downloads. Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't collect downloads. Like, I plan on at some point getting fucking... I know Gordy is re-releasing his catalog. First time catching you live. Just wanted to say what up. What is up, Super Bears 81? Dope, man. Thanks for fucking chiming in here. So what kind of shit do you like, Super Bears? Like, if you're new to this whole thing, what music do you like? Fucking rock, heavy metal, horrorcore? What is it you like? Fucking Britney Spears, maybe? If it wasn't for Twisted, what would CPN talk about? Thank you. That's the point that I was trying to make last night. No, seriously, Super Bears 81. Like, it's all good here. It's all love. We're just having a conversation. We just talked about the Creep movie. I showed off my hardcore belt that I got signed by Mick Foley. We were talking about the Lex the Hexmaster album just a little bit. Talking about upcoming albums, how the Creep movie is actually going to be a trilogy. We talked about Astronomicon.
I rated it 5 stars.
Creep? Aces. And the girl rated Creep 5 stars. So yeah, Super Bears, anything you want to fucking chime in with, dude? Like, you're more than welcome here.
If you guys want a movie to watch on Netflix, you should totally watch Creep.
Next one that we got to watch is Housebound.
Well, we're going to watch Creep 2. But I was waiting on you.
Waiting on me? We just got a new guy. We can always watch it tomorrow. I got all day tomorrow.
I want to watch it tonight.
Go grab your laptop.
All by myself.
I have to see the first one anyways. We can just watch Creep 2 tomorrow.
I was just going to show you the end.
I need to understand the rest of the movie.
You will from watching the end. I can fill you in.
But anyways, yeah, we're talking about the Creep movies. On how there's not much really coming out in the way of horror films. All sorts of stuff. So we talked about doing giveaways. Ashley likes her horror stuff. Yeah, she does. She's got a different taste in horror than I do. She likes those. She does have a tendency to like those Lifetime stalker films, which is great.
I like what are those home invasion ones?
Home invasion movies, stalker films. Those are her gig. My battery is low. Are they doing a new Chucky film? Not that I don't think. Let's see.
I also really love those ones where it's a family and they move to a new house and like creepy shit starts happening at the new house. It's usually out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why, but I love those. Or the cabin in the woods.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much for Chucky's. There's a.
Well, they just did. What was it called?
I could check, but my laptop is 2 feet too far. Inquisitor's out.
What was that one they just did of Chucky?
Cult of Chucky.
Yeah, Cult of Chucky.
Which I also explained the paradox to that to several people, and they kind of went, "Yeah, that's true."
We should do. I know I'm always coming up with these like random ideas on the fly for your live stream, but wouldn't it be cool after it'd be after the paranormal thing, obviously? What if we did like a movie night with Sid Jones where we have a link and then we can all watch it together somehow?
Yeah, I don't see why we couldn't do that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, for those that don't have Netflix and whatever,
Yeah,
they could.
we'll
Figure out something.
The link or have it playing on the screen and in your little you'll be in a little box. That'd be cool.
Well, yeah, except I can't show video like that.
Oh, you'll get kicked off?
I could, yeah.
That's if you get flagged.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Well, or we could just send the link and then everyone hits play at the same time. And you can talk about it. There used to be, I can't remember the site where you could go and watch live stream movies and then there was a chat box on the side. I don't know if that's still around or not, but you could all join the chat.
I don't know.
It was a thought.
We'll talk about it. We'll do a vote on a movie. Maybe that's what I'll do on my Twitter. Seriously, look up Wither. Yeah, for sure. We'll do a poll, actually, I think is what we'll do on my Twitter. We'll do a poll.
What would you guys rather see next? A movie
right.
Night or
Alright, guys. I'm going to have a cigarette, and then I'm going to hop off here. The phone's dying. Clearly, the girlfriend's wanting my attention. She makes it painfully obvious. When she's like, you need to stop talking to your friends now and come spend time with me. And she's also very, very obvious when it comes to she's not interested in what I'm watching. She's like that kid that gets in your face and they're like, hey dad, can I go outside and play? Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, I want this. Dad, I want that. See, that's why I don't have. No, but it's nagging like that, or it's like, hey, listen, I just want to talk to you about this bullshit for 20 minutes. I know you're trying to watch your movie, but your movie fucking sucks and I want your attention. So after this cigarette, we will hop off here. And I will be keeping you guys posted. So my next live, all women are like that. Sorry, but they are. No hate. I can't hear what Ashley's saying. She's basically talking about Creep and how we're going to try and do a movie thing. I'll reiterate this next time. So my plan is I want to go live Tuesday after I give that album a listen to. No, I'm with you, James. I am with you. Never give up time with a girl for virtual friends, bro. Nope, that's not my intentions. All I was saying is I can tell when she wants my attention. But you guys are the fucking shit. I fucking love you guys, which is why we're doing that could hookup. It's going to be a dope hookup for Christmas. I'm putting money in the channel. It's for you guys, for my viewers. So yeah, money is being put into my channel. But it's going to be on your end, not on mine. None of that high def shit. No fucking chats going haywire. Just us chilling for a giveaway for Christmas. Just gotta wait for those to come in. We'll do that, and then we got a dope one coming for January. The release of Eaten Alive. It's gonna be a good time, guys. I'm excited. So, mind if you I had Ashley, I wouldn't be alive now, or I just said it. Nah, man, like I'm fucking here to help out. You're the shit, Inquisitor. Like you bring a lot to the table, man. Like we're a huge fan of you, dude. Keep doing your shit. Keep making content, and we'll keep tuning in. And for you guys, a giveaway is in the works. It's on its way. Well, it's being made. They're being made. These items in particular are being made. I ain't done shit for ages. I know. You got to keep doing that, man. Like, you got to keep up on that, and we'll keep tuning in. So, I'm finished with the cigarette, guys. It's been a great fucking time. I love seeing you guys. I love spending time with you. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with me. Got too much going on. Oh, for sure, man. I get that. So Tuesday, I plan on going live again. It'll probably be 8, 9 o'clock at night. Most likely 9. We'll do this again Tuesday. Maybe a little earlier because it's a weekday. I will put out a notification on Facebook and fucking Twitter. And just remember to stay tuned. We got a giveaway coming up. I'm going to do my review on How to Gag a Maggot. Maybe I'll do a reaction to it. I'll have the earbuds in. And fucking I'll react to the songs. We'll talk about the songs and shit. And we'll do it that way. And then I'll do an actual review the following day. So that way I can upload it to promote that album. Gordy can retweet it. Sick Fucks can retweet it. And then Jimmy Don can retweet it, so on and so forth. All right, Super Bears. Hey, thanks for tuning in for your first time, man. We appreciate it. Like I said, cool shit happens on this channel. Doesn't look high def, but the money goes towards you guys. Like, we're doing giveaways now. It was a decision that was entirely made on my part, and my girl supports it. So that's what's important. With that being said, my name is Sid Jones, and from the bottom of my heart, fuck what you think.